Okay, guys, well, let's go ahead and get started on our math for today. I like adding, don't you? This is a little way to think different about adding, thinking a little differently about adding, rather. But let's figure this out together. So, as always, this is going to be similar to what your homework looks like for today. So, let's look at these numbers together. Number one says, represent each number in the place value chart. Use the place value to find the sum or differences. Write the answer in standard form in the answer box. So part A says we've got 10,000 more than 605,472. The first thing we got to make sure we do is write this number correctly. 605,472. So 600,000, we don't have any 10,000s. 5,000. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see my whole problem here. 472. Okay, 605,472. And how much are we adding? 10,000 more. We know more. Whenever we see that, it means add. Okay, so 10,000 more. So let's put 10,000. And when we think about it like this, we're just going to add straight down, and this will be our answer box here. So we still have 2 ones, 7 plus 0 is 7 tens, 4 plus 0 is 4 hundreds, 5 plus 0 is 5 thousands. We did add 1 10,000s, but we didn't have any. So it's just 1. So our new number then is 615,472. We just added 1 10,000 and changed that number. How easy is that? Let's look at the next problem. This one says 10,000 less than, look what I see. I see the sign is wrong here. 100,000 less than 400,000 plus 80,000 plus 1,000 plus 300 plus, or 30 plus 6 is what? So where it says less, we know it means subtract. Let's write our number up here. We have 4 100,000s. We have 8 10,000s. We have 1 thousands. We have no hundreds. We have 3 tens. And we have 6 ones. Okay? And we're looking for 100,000 less than subtract. This box has a plus sign. That's wrong. It's going to be minus. We're subtracting. So 100,000 less. So let's put 100,000 in the box. Okay. And now we're going to subtract. 0 minus 6. 6 minus 0 is 6. 3 minus 0 is 3. 0 minus 0 is still 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. 8 minus 0 is 8. And 4 minus 1 is 3. So 100,000 less than 481,036 is 381,086. That's pretty simple, isn't it? We look at the thousands place and we took 100, and we took it the 100,000s place and we took 100,000 away. 100,000 less than 400,000 is a 300,000. Okay, let's move on to part C. 230,070 is how much more than 130,070? So we've got to figure out what this is right here. Let's put the bigger number on top. 230,070. And we'll put the smaller number on the bottom. 130,070. This isn't very hard, is it? What would we take away from a 2 to get a 1? How do we get a 1 from a 2? We take away a 1. And all these stayed the same, so we're not taking away anything. So how much is this number more than this number? Well, it's going to be 100,000 more. And just look at it, it's simple. That has a 1, that has a 2, so we added 100,000 to this number to get that number. Or the way we wrote it, we subtracted 100,000 to get that number. Okay, moving on. Number 2, Lucy plays an online math game. She scored 100,000 more points on level 2 than on level 3. So she got more points on level 2 than level 3. So if she scored this many points on level 2, what was her score on level 3? Okay, let's write that number out. Well, we've got it right here. So she scored this many points on level 2, but she scored 100,000 more points on level 2 than level 3. So if we've got to find level 3, we're going to have to take away 100,000 points, aren't we? So we're going to take away 100,000 points and subtract. And it's pretty simple, isn't it? We could have just taken that 100,000 away from 300,000 and made it 249,867. Explain our thinking. Well, we took 100,000 away from her level 2 score. Okay. Now, do you think you can do these kind of problems without a box? Well, probably you've always done math problems without a box pretty much, haven't you? So we're going to look at these problems, and if we can just kind of look at them and figure out the place, then we're just going to write the answer here. We might have to do some work over here on some of them. So I'm adding 10,000 to 40,060. What's 10,000 more than 40,000? 40 plus 10 would be 50,060. On this one, I'm taking 10,000 away from 21,000. Now, I can do that in my head, but I'm not sure if you can, so let's write it out over here. 21,195 minus 10,000. We're going to subtract like we did on the place value chart. 2 minus 1 is 1. So then our answer is 11,195. Now this one looks tricky. 999,000, but we're adding one more thousand. Wow, do you remember what happened in the video with that guy? When we add a 1 to a 9, it makes it a 10. So what does that do then? It gives it another 10,000. I mean, 10,000. But that makes that a 10. So it's going to give it another 100,000, which makes that a 10. Boy, that's confusing. Let's go over here and add this. 999,000 plus 1,000. What do you predict the answer is going to be? Okay, let's find out. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. Here's where it gets fun. 9 plus 1 is 10. We've got to put our 0 down because we grouped them together into another group of 10,000. So we're going to add that group of 10,000s to the 9, which makes it a group of 10,000s. We have no here because we're going to group that one over here to the 100,000s place. And 1 plus 9 is 10. So our answer is 1 million. Wow. Did you ever think you'd be adding and getting a million? 1 million. Okay, now this one. We have 129,231, and we're taking away 100,000. Well, let's take the 100,000 away. So if we took away that 100,000, we're going to mark them off, right? So what's left? We only have 29,231 left. We just took 100,000 place away. We had 100,000 and we took that 100,000 away. And what's left is 29,231. Okay. Whoa, this one just about tricked me. Look where the equal sign is. I was thinking it was going to say 122,000 minus 22,000, but it's equal. And this blank is over here still. So this is saying what plus 22,000 would give me 122,000. Well, what's been added in this number? We've got a 1 in what place? In the hundred thousands place. So if we add 100,000 to 22,000, then we get 122,000. 122,000. Now this problem's written backwards than what we're used to seeing it, so make sure you pay attention to where the signs are. All right, this one's the same way. We've got the equal sign here and a minus here. So we're wanting to know, if I have 39,018, what do I have to take away to get 38,018? Well, think about it. I've got 39, I've got a 9 in the thousands place, and I've got to make it an 8 in the thousands place. So if I have 9,000, how much do I have to take away to get 8,000? Well, I'll have to take away 1,000, won't I? So 39,018 minus 1,000 is 38,018. That makes sense. Number 4 says fill in the empty boxes to complete the patterns. I don't have much room to write there, so I'm going to have to write below it here. So it looks like it goes 15, and then it skips 17, and then it skips 19, and skips. Well, what number comes between 15 and 17? I know this is a bigger number, but I just like looking at that. It helps me see it. So I know it's 16, so it's going to be actually 1, 6, and then we got to put all those same numbers, 0, 0, 1, 0. So 150,010, 160,010, 170,010. What do you think's next? Sure, 180,010, 190,010, 120,000. What in the world? What's 10,000 more than 190,010? Well, if we add 10,000 more, we've got a group of 10, so we've got to move it over here and make this one more, don't we? So it's going to be 200,010. How did we find the pattern above? What were we adding each time? How much did we add each time? We added, look right here, the 5 to the 6 to the 7. What place are we in? We're in the 10,000s place, and we added 10,000 each time. Okay. Number 5, part C, not number 5. Okay, so this one we've got a box before it, 898,756, 798,756, blank, 400. What's changing each time? Well, the number in the 100,000s place is changing. And it looks to me from here to here, it went down by 100,000. So I have to think what was here that went down 100,000 to get to 898,756. Well, 100,000 more than that, wouldn't it be 998,756? Let's see if that makes it. It's 9, 8, 7. Yes. So what do you think is going to come next? A 6 in the 100,000s place. 698,756. I've got to draw way over here. What comes after the 6 in the 100,000s place? Going down a 5. 598,756. And then 4. So let's check our pattern. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I think we got it. How did we find that pattern? Well, we were subtracting that time. How much did we subtract each time? What place were we changing? The 100,000s place. So we were subtracting 100,000. We subtracted 100,000 each time. Okay. Part E, doing the same thing. We've got 3 empty boxes to fill. So let's look and see what number is changing. Not the 7, not the 4 in the 10,000s place. It looks to me like this time we're in the thousands place. And here it goes from a 4 to a 3. We're going down. We're subtracting. What do you think's next? We're going to make that thousands place 1,000 less than a 3. So 742,369. Then it went down 1,000 more to 1,000. Let's go down 1,000 more. That's going to be 0,000. 740,369. And oh my goodness, we don't have any thousands to take away. What are we going to do? Oh, what's 1,000 less than 40,000? Or think about it this way, what's 1 less than 40? It's 39, isn't it? So 1,000 less than 40,000 is 39,000. So this answer would be 739,369. You can't see that. I'm sorry. Explain how you found the pattern above. Well, we subtracted. How much did we subtract each time? We subtracted the thousands place. We subtracted 1,000 each time. Okay, we got one more like this. I think we can do it. Can we do it? Sure we can. Okay, so we got to find this pattern. All right, so we've got 118,000. Got a blank before it, 2 blanks. 88,910, 78,910. It'd be hard to guess right here, but I can see right here my different numbers. What are we taking away? We're taking away 10,000, aren't we? So let's think backwards. 7, 8. What did we take 1,000 from, 10,000 from to get 88,000? Well, that has to be 98,000. 910. Okay, so now we've got to add 10,000 to that. So what's 10,000 plus 98,000? Well, it makes that 9 go up to a 10, doesn't it? So it would be a 10 or 108,910, 118,910, and we're going to add 10,000 more to 118,000. It's going to be what? We're going to put a 2 in that place. 128,910. How do we find this pattern? Well, what did we do? We worked backwards and we added 10,000 each time. All right, there's your examples. I know you're going to do great on today's assignment. So go get at it and make a 100 today.